Alright.
Here we go. Part 3. We got, I think after this one, we got 2 more. So, be a 4-part segment. Ooh, Jabba just rolling.
And Rich, one time you made a comment. I would never give you your props for doing something right. You're right. I agree with you in that video about 2 things, Rich. RPM and edges matter, not door jams, door gap. Anyway, 2 things, Rich. That's it. Everything else you said is right. If you burn through the paint, whether it's base coat, clear coat, or single stage, if you burn through the paint, that's what you keep saying, burn through. You're not saying scuff. You're saying burn through, asshole. If you burn through the paint, you're repainting that. Period. It doesn't matter. Fact, fat boy.
Because I have a, see, when I first started out in the school systems, they didn't have a contributory pension. So what they did was they gave the employees, you know, like if you were custodian, grounds, bus driver, stuff like that, they'd give you a teacher's pension.
Bullshit, and I can prove it right now.
Yeah, so that's what I have. I have that pension.
You're a liar.
And then when I went back to the same school the second time, I had a contributory pension.
You're such a liar.
So I have both. I know it needs to be rebuilt, but the thing is, like I said, it should still start up. You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't run a long time, it should still start. It's got all the makings of what it needs, you know? Gas, fire, and air, you know? And compression.
Oh. Wow.
Now, hold on, motherfucker. You lie so much because I looked it up and you said it before. You're a liar because down here they don't. Right there, dude. No. Can they see? Yeah, fucking phone.
Yeah. Nope.
Hold the fuck on. I hate this fucking phone. Give me a second. Let's try it now. Can I see it or not?
Yeah, I think so.
It says no. Bus drivers at New Jersey Transit do not receive a pension. Dumbass. And you didn't even, last job, you didn't even work for the school corporation. But no,
yeah, well,
New Jersey Transit bus drivers do not receive a benefit.
You're dealing with something that's 65
or contribute to a pension or a 401k.
Has a lot of the original parts still
Dumbass.
on it.
You're a liar.
Nothing has been changed over. Hell, even the gas tank is the original. So is the radiator.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
And the generator. And the starter's replaced. But
or your bullshit.
I mean, Rich can't
yeah,
get break,
whatever.
Man.
And listen, even if he had a teacher's pension, guys, listen, let's just say somehow Rich hustled it going. To be eligible for a pension in New Jersey, you must have at least 10 years of service and be at least 65 years old. So how would he ever qualify?
Exactly.
Why, he got 10 years of service?
Well,
he's a fucking liar.
He never worked for no school.
I don't know that because see, the last time before all this shit with the starter happened, it ran.
I mean, you're such a liar.
It ran with gas going into the carburetor bowls, but that's it. You know, because it had a leak in the fuel line, which was really on the passenger side up towards the front door.
At the very least, you'd have to have a 10-year at the school.
Only a couple feet away from the fuel pump.
Fucking lying, motherfucker, dude. And I don't know why he does that for him.
Figure this out down the road. I'm not really interested in it right now, you know?
I mean,
I've been out there tinkering with it earlier, but mine's more or less doing, I was doing some body work on it. Because I don't know why in the hell I got all these little damn dots in the friggin', it might have been from the rust that was on the fender itself. We got all these little dots.
Oh yeah, he's taking a wire fucking grinder to his fucking paint now.
You don't know why causes fish eyes. I mean, but he worked in a bike shop.
Yep.
I mean, he worked in a bike
shop.
Yeah,
I know that.
I know that.
Yeah, that's probably the main thing that's a problem. Even though everything else is replaced, you know. Even the rod bearings. And I checked the oil, that little driplet or whatever the hell it was coming out from inside the block. That might have been the water jackets, you know, little channels
What?
that the antifreeze rides through. It may not have been seated all the way.
What?
The
What?
gaskets.
What?
Oh, you heard him.
You had oil leaking out of your motor, and you thought it came from a water jacket that wasn't seated all the way with the gasket.
You'd have to take off the
I
intake
thought
on
the
that
water
one in
was
order to
leaking
do
out that day on his buddy's face.
That has to be what he's talking about. I mean, but that's not what he said. I mean, a gasket not seated all the way.
the
How
push
does
rods
that
go
work?
up
If
and
you
down
only get,
on all of them.
no, it's because you probably didn't put no silicone on your fucking head bolts and put them back in, dumb fuck.
Yep.
I mean,
When it gets to the highest point of the cam, the push rod doesn't turn. When it comes back down, that's when it turns.
I mean, so do another video. How, I mean, there's 10 of them on here where you set valve. It can't
They
be how
make
you set
more
your
than
last
they like to say. They think that they're like not paid at all. Depends on what school district you work for.
No.
But you got to look at it this way: those people are driving BMWs, Mercedes Benzes,
No, listen
stuff
to
like
me,
that.
damn
So
it.
they're crying for nothing, you know.
New Jersey is like every state.
Like
There
to
is
see
a
them live on
teachers
the damn
union.
kind of money I
The
used to
union
make.
is for the whole
Yeah.
state. Now, yeah, no matter
They have a
what
reason to
district
cry
you
there.
work for, you're paying into the same union. It might be local 304, local 134. It doesn't matter. It's all the same rules. It's all the same
Well, I
thing,
can do
dude.
that while you guys are here with
You
me.
was not no teachers union up there.
The
You would have had to
doctor
pay
was
into the
already
union,
loose going.
Rich. Union is the whole. Unions are nationwide. Teachers union is nationwide.
Of course, you're
But
not going to really be
every
able to
state
see
has
much with
branches
that,
of the unions.
me trying to start it from inside
But
the
the
car.
general rules are all the same across the board. Like for me, a Boilermakers union. It don't matter if I'm in Florida building ships or where the fuck ever, Ohio, California, whatever the fuck, or I'm fucking working on a pipeline someplace. I pay into the Boilermakers. Now,
One,
it's
two,
local
three,
374 because
four.
it's my local union. That's why it says local in a number.
That's
But
a
the
radio.
union itself is nationwide.
Got two radios
And
here.
it's international, actually.
Three
Boilermakers
radios
are. I mean,
here.
anywhere. I mean,
4, 5, 6, 7.
again,
8,
talking
9
shit
radios
that
left.
I know first-hand
10
knowledge about, and you're a
radios
fucking
that I
idiot.
gotta
You're
get
a
out of
liar.
here yet.
You're a dumbass.
And I don't know why you lie like that.
And I
don't
gotta take
know
all
why.
my
I mean,
pictures
there's
and
no need
posters
for
and
it.
shove them in the pod.
Because it wants to sound important.
He wants to make it sound like he's better off than what he is. Because at 55, with what he's going through right now, it's sad. I mean, it really is. A single man at 55, and you don't have shit. He don't have, everything he owns
Now
is
the
on
wind's
storage
getting to
deposits.
be picking up a little bit.
He's going to be in subsidized housing. I mean, it's got to be rough to look in the mirror being rich. It has to be. To get out of bed in the morning takes strength. I'll give you that.
I wouldn't do it.
I mean, he's not got no kids he's had to pay for his whole life. There's nothing that he's had to pay for his whole life besides regular bills that anybody else has to pay. He's single. I mean,
Yep.
it's pitiful. It's just straight up pitiful. I mean, no back child support, no nothing like that. I mean, he is in this shape because he's a piece of shit. He's worthless.
Yep.
I gotta get the leaves that are blowing in here out of here.
Yeah, because when it
Well,
runs,
the wind
it might
up going
catch
in
fire. When it runs, sounds good.
If it ever runs.
It'll never run,
Shit.
Mr. Rich. And even if it does, it'll be shitty as fuck. He says, all right, sounds good when it rolls over. How do you figure that? So everybody ignore that gallop in it. I mean, when it rolls over, it's a steady whoa, 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 whoa. It'll go whoa, 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 whoa. I mean,
Hey, that's just an old
hey, you know
one.
what's sad, man? I mean, on a real note, real talk
You
note,
got the
not being
ascent
funny,
straightened out
that's a
pretty
small
well.
block Chevy points car.
It's got a little
That
bit of a ding
motherfucker
in
would
it
run
yet,
with
but
zero compression and
Not too
water
bad.
in the tank.
Yep.
I mean, and he can't make the motherfucker run. Man.
see, you're one of the
I mean-
followers, aren't you, Maurice?
Yep.
You're Austin's follower, aren't you?
If you're
And
not,
I'm
After
so
you
sick of-
follow,
Listen, man,
what's
go
his
back
name,
and watch these
Brian?
videos from a year ago. I'm so sick of you acting like we're the only ones that fucking think you're the biggest loser
I'm
in the world.
240 or
You've
200,
had problems with fucking
280
people
pounds.
since the beginning.
That's it.
And you're 5'2",
Might
dude.
be less than that now.
Stand next to your car. You're
All
5'2".
moving of everything that I've done.
Yeah, Rich, that's how losing weight works, buddy. I'll bet you dollars and donuts if you probably did break a sweat, but you break a sweat walking 3 steps. The only way to lose weight is to get your cardio up. It don't matter how much moving you do. Unless your heart rate starts going and you start sweating, you're not going to lose weight.
Yep.
Facts. Unless you stick a needle in your arm, then you got it. I mean, but don't worry, the minute you stop sticking a needle in your arm, you'll blow up twice the size you was before. Look at this shit. I mean, just trash. Who just walks to their house and just leaves trash on the floor?
There's a lot of deleted messages, I'll tell you.
What does that mean?
It means he's scanned his comments. It means he has to give approval.
I think some
to
people
comments.
just go around looking to hate people, and he's the same weight that I am.
Rich, yeah, so what? He is 6'4".
Yeah,
His normal weight would be 210 to 220.
I know it would too.
I mean,
that's,
your normal
that's
weight
what
would be
I'm
like
saying,
130,
you know, just
140. I mean,
get those problems resolved.
do the numbers. Do the math, dude. That's why he has a neck and you don't.
No, not really, because I don't miss doing all the maintenance. The trimming of the
He don't
hedges,
waddle when he
and
walks
mowing
like
the
you,
grass,
Rich.
and
I mean,
no, not really. I'll let somebody else take care of
so
all
he's
that
60
shit.
pounds overweight, 80
I'm
pounds.
too
So
old for
what?
it.
I
You
mean,
usually downsize when things get
you're still
be
fat.
a little bit too much out of control.
We're
for
in
you,
dumb.
you know? And I know I'm going to hear something about it later, so I'm just going to say this.
Rich, it's your fucking
It's got
weight.
nothing to do with my weight.
Yes, it
because
does.
What do you
there's
mean?
somebody that likes to bust my chops about my weight, and he's the same weight that I am.
How does it not have anything? How does your health not have anything
He's
to
a
do with
hater.
your weight? How does your back aches, knee aches, ankle? How does any of that? How does your leg swelling not have
No.
anything to do with your weight?
No, honestly.
Why the doctor told you that? Because you have a malpractice lawsuit in your hands. The same one that told you that if you quit smoking, it would give you a heart attack. That you staying smoking is more healthy than you quitting smoking. You need to file him in with that malpractice suit, Rich.
Now, with that being said,
That
I'll say
never
this. Rich, like, say he weighs 280, right? I weigh like 315 last time I weighed in. I'm not gonna lie about my damn weight. I freely admit I'm somewhat over fucking weight. I mean,
You still
but
have a neck.
I still carry it 10 times better than Rich
You're
does.
just 6'4", brother.
I mean, I don't have the gobble going on yet.
I mean, Rich's head only sticks up
I don't-
maybe a foot past the top of his car. That makes him about 5'2", 5'3".
I don't waddle like the fucking penguin from Batman.
Right. I mean, and you're not on TV talking about you're disabled now because your health's so bad, but it's not your fault your health's bad.
It's not what I
Whose
can't
fault
do.
is it? He's such a genius. He says, I've been hyperglycemic for years, but that don't make me a diabetic. You can't be hyperglycemic for years without treating it, without becoming a diabetic.
Exactly.
You can't do it. That's physically impossible. It has to be
come
treated.
on,
Either
yeah.
by weight loss, medication, something has to change. Or you're a full-blown diabetic. Period.
Oh,
Facts.
not at all. You're wrong.
Like the doctor telling him quit smoking because he's bullshit. Him quit smoking did not cause him to have a heart attack. It's not crack. It's not opiates.
For some
It's not
reason,
alcohol.
CD Davenport, I think you like to get on my nerves.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know why.
I got a cold.
I don't know what your
I
problem
can't
is. You heard Nolan. You know who he is. Why would he lie to me?
He's rolling in faces, Rich.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
In 2 or 3 years, everything that he's took out of his house, putting that pot in his storage, you'll see on fucking Storage Wars episode.
Yep.
I mean, you'll be watching that shit and you'll be like, oh, fuck. That's Rich's shit.
Nothing happened. I got somebody calling me fat. That's about it.
They wouldn't be fucking with you if you stop whining about your health. But it frustrates people, especially when you talk about you have cancer and all these health problems, but you don't take inhalers, you don't use a breathing machine, you don't walk around with oxygen. I mean, you lie. I mean, I have no doubt your health's in the shitter. I mean, without a doubt, you are dying, my friend. You are a walking dead man. I mean, you already had one heart attack and didn't even change one fucking thing about your lifestyle. Not one fucking thing did you change. And after a heart attack, that's the most important thing. Is lifestyle change. You didn't do any of it. You said, fuck them. What do they know? I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
I know more than the doctor.
Play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes. And you're going to find out because your days are numbered, my friend. And that's not like a gangster threat. That's God's threat to you. I mean, your days are numbered.
You're gonna pay the ultimate price for
ignorance,
for being how you are.
Yep. And it's all on you. It's nobody else's fault. Talking about you eat healthy. How the fuck do you eat healthy?
I think you like to get on my nerves.
Look at that.
I don't know why.
I mean, he says he's almost got that room cleaned out. Look at all the shit still in that room. That pot is almost full.
Why would he lie to me?
Exactly.
I mean, you can't just, if you sold your house, you cannot just leave it full of garbage, trash, and debris and old furniture for the new owners. That's not how it works, guys. I mean, unless it's stated in your contract between the two. You know, the contract he said was going into attorney review. Yep. Then they wasn't worried about the contract, but he only said don't worry about the contract because I brought up, well, who's your attorney, Rich? Who you hiring? Because your realtor don't take care of that. That would be illegal. I don't know about illegal, but it would get to be biased. If the realtor just wants to sell the house, she has an attorney.
That's about it.
He would side with the realtor just to sell the house real quick, and you could be fucked. That's why each party has to hire their own attorney.
What the hell is with this damn thing?
But once the attorney got brought up, oh, we're not doing a contract review now, or we're not. They're taking it as is what he said.
Yep.
We're not worried about the septic system because you got called out on it. It's like your teacher's pension.
Just like everything else.
You're a fucking liar, dude. You're a lying fucking hobbit. You wish
Just
you could be Jabba the Hutt. At least if you was Jabba the Hutt, you'd have some money.
I don't bother with cable. Cable wants, they tell you they're going to charge you one thing a month, and they wind up charging you 10 times.
That's not how cable works either, asshole.
They're crooks.
You're a moron. You sign on for their discounted 3 months or whatever, and then you ain't bright enough by the end of the second month to call up and cancel it or do whatever the fuck. So yeah, when the third month comes, after your fourth month comes, your bill goes up, and you're all pissed off like they fucked you. No, dumbass. You knew you only had an introductory rate for so many months.
I already told you, CD Davenport, we're going to do that. I'm not doing it now because I'm in the midst of moving.
I mean, you're like a broken record or a fucking parakeet. Motherfuckers gotta get started, and it's all it needs a starter. 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 Nope.
For now.
Nope. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to. Nope. 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 That motor's coming out, and the new one's going in. We're never going to drive that fucking car very fast or go down the road.
Yep.
Be dependable. That motor's coming out, and the new one's going in. And God willing, if the new one you get, you don't fucking pull a Valkyrie up, because you'll fucking destroy it and suck you down.
Nothing happened. I got somebody calling me fat. That's about it.
What did you start over again?
I rewound it. So we're going to do it.
What the hell is with this damn thing? It don't stay in the freaking outlet. Just DVDs. I don't bother with cable. Cable wants, they tell you they're going to charge you one thing a month, and they wind up charging you 10 times the amount.
That's not how it works, Rich.
Sign a contract with them, dude. I mean, they can't just say fuck the contract. I'll do what I want to do. You know exactly what to do. You just ain't bright enough. You're smart enough to work fucking Walmart, but not bright enough to understand how.
I already told you, CD Davenport, we're going to do that. I'm not doing it now because I'm in the midst of moving.
Oh, wow.
Selling my house and going into a smaller piece of property.
Subsidized housing.
The 57 Chevy is going into storage. For now.
You got $70,000 in the bank.
When the weather breaks,
because he's probably not selling his house.
No,
either I'll get another engine.
I can't realtor call me back on it.
And put it in.
You do that again Monday.
That'll work with the transmission I have in there now.
Any small block or big block Chevy will, moron.
Or I'll rebuild the one that's in it.
But
it doesn't matter how many times you say it, CD Davenport. It's not going to happen until then.
It's fucked.
So if there's something that's still not right with it right now, I'd like to see if there's something that can be done to remedy it.
Yeah, let somebody else work on it.
2 of the actual push rods on the passenger side are not turning left and right. Okay? That means they're too tight. 2 of them cannot be on the highest part of the cam. And then there's a third one on the passenger side that's so loose, I can pull the push rod up and down.
I don't even know what cylinders fire with what. I mean,
so what does that tell you?
There could be a collapsed lifter. It could be anything. That tells me you worked on the car and fucked with it. That's what it tells me. That you was under the valve covers. That's what that tells me.
Tells me you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly. You all fucking got a car getting in, get repoed, send it to Rich to work
listen
on.
to no one. That's why I listen to Jeff, because they actually have worked on small box Chevys forever. Especially Jeff. That's all he works on is small box Chevy.
I mean, an engine's an engine. They all work the same.
Even Rich said that earlier, or says it a little bit. The motor's a motor, the motor's new road, they all work the same, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's a fucking air pump. I mean, they're just fucking...
Talking about referees. Thing you don't understand, Morris.
Hey, Rich, you want to hear something, though? I got something to tell you. You don't want to hear something, Bubba? So, I built 2 engines by myself, basically. That 360 that's in my Dark Sport, and then the engine that was in my old 1983 Dodge D150. That's still running to this day. I've broken a flat tappet cam and everything else. The guy is still driving it to this day. He's actually finished it up and is driving it. I can build an engine that runs just fine. Why can't you? You have more experience than me, right? More knowledge?
It's because he's been a clown and has done nothing but heckle me all this time.
Because, you know...
Because you're a liar.
You get part of a wise ass.
You're the clown and we're just showing the circus.
Maybe I would have listened to him a long time ago. But because he did nothing but talk shit about me and bashes me every damn chance he gets, I don't want to know nothing about him.
We tried to educate you.
Well, that's the same with the other two. I want nothing to do with them either.
You got mouthy as
Anybody
fuck
else who
when
plays into their little
and talk shit and going to talk about making a
actually
cheesecake.
mocks and makes fun of me.
I mean, fuck you.
You know
That's
what?
why I
I'm
started
not a
us on you,
child.
fat boy. Tell
I'm
the
over
truth.
50. And if you don't like it,
you should have shown us respect. If
don't
you
turn
didn't
into my
want to listen, you
channel.
should have said that's fine.
Go elsewhere.
But you should have been like,
Simple as
fuck you,
that.
you're an idiot.
Same thing like, you know,
you're the idiot.
with a
But
VCR on the
that's nothing to do
TV.
with
You have an
pressure.
on and off
Fuck
button.
that.
You don't like it, go elsewhere. But don't come here and heckle me too. I don't need it. I'm listening to 2 people that actually have their head on. 2 Hacks Garage is Jeffro. Okay? Jeffro knows his shit. Because Jeffro's worked on SBCs all his life. Him and Jimmy put together a dragster. Old-fashioned style. From nothing. No one races his cars on a track. They're not like, you know, anything I see over here.
Nope.
Yeah, he talks about crap about others. That's it. He's got nothing decisive to put up there. He can't sit there and do something constructive. He's got to be destructive. So him instigating arguments and fights and calling people jabba. Okay, I'm like 500 fucking pounds. Hell no, I'm 280 pounds.
But listen, dude.
280,
Listen,
no?
you're right. But again, asshole, you're 5'2", 5'3", 5'4". So if you was my height, 6'4", Austin's height, with the weight that you have, you'd be like 400 pounds, dude.
Yep.
That's a fact. I mean,
3.
I've never seen a dude get so worked about his weight. You're fat, so what?
Jabba was like a ton lizard.
He was
Piece
an alien.
of crap that they used in Star
He was
Wars.
a slug alien mob boss.
I'm not him.
Fuck no, you don't have half
The
the
other guy
class
that
he
busts
did.
my chops, he's the same freaking weight as I am.
I mean,
And he's sitting there busting my ass.
again,
He's talking about my man boob.
Rich, you're hurting yourself
Yeah,
by
why don't
saying
you
that.
grab your shirt there, Austin, and let's see your man boob.
Why do you want to
Okay,
see a
hold on.
25-year-old man's man boobs?
And when he walks with the shirt on, do you see his man boobs all jiggling around like we do yours, Rich? You're right. He's only 60, 80 pounds overweight for his height weight.
Oops.
I mean, put you two next to each other, he would be like Willy Wonka, you'd be a Oompa Loompa.
Yep.
I mean,
He'll be looking down at you and pat you on the
That's
head.
not the point
and
we're
he
getting
admits
at
he's
here.
fat.
Wait.
So what? I mean,
the point we're getting
I don't
at
get that
here
either
is
with
he's
my
not
mother.
under, he's not under saying, oh, I'm
I
dying
am not a mechanic.
because I'm fucking
I never
got
went
this
to
wrong, this
ASC
wrong, this wrong, but it's not my way
Only
to
thing
start
that
this.
shows that you actually paid attention and went to a class for 4 years, which looks good on you going to a job.
What?
where you're
First
not
of all,
gonna call
dude,
out
I don't
sick
know
every
what
day.
school you're going to for 4 years, but it's a 2-year deal around here.
To be ASC certified anything.
You don't, and listen, folks, you don't even have to go to a classroom ever to be ASC certified. All you have to do is study the book, go pay the money, and take the test for whatever branch of auto mechanics you want to be ASC certified for.
Yeah.
You don't have to take a day's worth of classes.
So I want to say something. Why are you trying to demean the people that's actually done this? That's took their time, you know, actually went and put in the time to do this.
Nobody ever said you had to be ASC certified to work on
Yeah,
cars.
but he's like demeaning the people that actually have put the time in and the work in to do it. Like I wish, dude, I could go. I mean, I might make a trip to my old high school and show you off to my fucking auto shop teacher because I guarantee you get a laugh out of you.
You could take that certification or that master's degree or whatever, fold it up and make it into a little hat and put it on your head and wear it. Because I'm the living proof of it. I've worked as a patient care associate. I've worked as an executive chef.
Who would do it?
I worked as a pantry chef. I've worked in garages. Okay?
How?
Not as a mechanic, but as a person that does things for cars and buses and vans and stuff like that.
55,
okay? Doesn't matter if it's a tire change, an oil change, antifreeze, engine flush, whatever you want to call it. Okay? All that is part of working in the same line as what a mechanic would do. I mean, my other job was working in a body shop. I worked on repairing school vehicles. Okay?
I mean, what the fuck are you
so
so
it doesn't matter how much experience you got.
Yes,
you can't sit there and go up to somebody and say, well, just because you don't have any certification, you don't have any damn knowledge. You're just a stupid ass that's talking out of his asshole.
This is a fact, Rich. Yes, you do. When somebody with more experience than you comes in, you say something stupid, totally fictional, not even close. Viscosity has nothing to do with compression. You come at them with your fictional shit, they're more educated with you in that area, in auto mechanics. I am 10 times more educated than you will ever be in auto mechanics. Try to help you out, and you argue with them, tell them fuck you and everything else. When I tell them how to bake a cake and compare, I mean, well, fuck you, it does matter, Rich. Experience matters. This is happening to you because of you. Because you tried to act like you have some knowledge that you didn't have. You're not even in the ballpark with that shit.
You know what I have the experience of?
That's why you don't want to do a live, because I'm going to eat you, dude.
Experience matters. Here's why. Because no mechanic worth his salt would shatter 2 pistons off their fucking skirts.
Adjusting the fucking lifters.
I mean, sorry, but not sorry.
No mechanic with his salt would put 2 mismatched pistons in an engine with 6 others.
Yep.
Nobody.
Because that's not
no experienced mechanic would clean their engine out and all the sludge and shit run down the road.
Any of the videos that I posted about this car from the beginning, the car looked like shit. Okay?
Oh, listen here, guys.
It looked like crap from the word go. The headliner was gone. The door panels were all missing.
Look at the headliner.
All the dash trim was gone. All the fucking cosmetic
yeah.
pieces were gone. The trim on the side, outside, everything, all that stuff. And then, you know, it come the part where the piston separated from the apron.
So he did it. He submitted to it.
I thought it was.
Oh, he did.
And then it shattered in the rings in
so
4 different places, but it didn't fuck up the cylinder walls. I've already showed that too. Timing chain was stretched when I got the car. That's why they had the number 8 spark plug wire on the number 1 receptacle on the distributor cap.
Hey, Rich, I'm about to bust your balls because we got some small tea about to roll here within the next week or so. When that thing's running, I'm going to do a video and have Dad switch out
them 2 wires around, dude.
And we'll see how it runs.
You won't be able to give the car gas or anything. It'll be like, pop, poof, pee. I mean, you're so full of shit.
But don't worry, I'm about to prove you wrong on that, so just wait for that video.
I mean, yeah, your car's still run, but it would...
Okay.
It would
and the number 1 was on the number... The number 1 was actually... The number 8 was on the number 1. They were crossed. Okay? And every time I revved that gas pedal, you could hear it ticking. Like, you know, a valve or something was getting ready to go.
That had nothing to do with what you're saying.
And then as time progressed, it got worse. It stopped to the point where it wouldn't run. And then when I took off the heads and the intake and everything, well, that's opened up a whole new can of worms. Because the timing chain that was in there had GM stamped on the big gear.
Okay.
That's the original gears It's not a replacement.
Who the fuck gives a fuck? It's a timing chain. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna resize it yourself so you can put it back in the car when you rebuild it? I mean,
every second-hand engine I've ever got.
That's not a
timing chain.
That's not a thing, you guys. You can't resize a timing chain. That's my point. Why keep it? Because it's cool. It says GM. Who gives a fuck? Like, honestly, dude, even if you were going to restore that car, you would not reuse that timing chain in gears. It's stretched. That's like me pulling this slant 6 for Project Gramps, doing the timing chain on it, and oh my god, it's got a Chrysler fucking Insignia on it. This is worth $500 extra when I sell the car. You're a fucking idiot. You are a fucking
what? It's the bad shit I'm talking about. The all data starts this number, it starts off this number. You think those are the VIN numbers, dude? You really are that stupid?
They're part numbers.
They're part numbers, dude.
So that way they could look up in a book back in 1957 and give you the part you needed.
You think they stepped the VIN in every part on a car? I mean, in the body, yes, but not on the motor parts.
Well, the pistons were standard size. So what I did was I took the measurements of the cylinder walls from one side to the other.
How did you measure?
What I did was I ordered the pistons.
What did you measure with, Rick?
Hang on. You guys don't have to measure a cylinder like that unless you're checking for bore taper, which is a totally different way of checking. You
wouldn't know like you were talking about anyway.
You wouldn't check. You would check the bottom of the cylinder, but that's besides the point.
Top, anyway.
But if you take, okay, let's say you pull the head off an engine, right? You guys take a wire brush, clean the top, clean the carbon off, and it should say, and I could prove this tomorrow if you guys would like to see a short on it, because I got a 40 over 454 out there. It'll say, stamped in the piston somewhere, I'll say 0.40, 0.30.
STD, or won't be stamped at all. If it's not stamped at all, it's more than likely standard. It's simple enough to do. You pull your piston out and measure it and Google it.
Yep.
I mean,
standard.
If it's not marked, it's going to be standard. Just like a bearing.
There's a lot of things I didn't do because I didn't know what to do at the time. I didn't know how to lap valves. Okay?
You didn't know how to lap a fucking valve?
Like lapping a valve is some kind of mystery, bud.
You know how to put a thing in your hand and just spin it back and forth like that? Or put
That's
put
not your
hose
problem
on
anyway, Rich. You're acting like a lapping valves is your issue. That's nothing to do with your issue. Lapping valves will not take pits out. Lapping valves, all it does is clean them up and shine the surfaces and help make them together.
And then I'm on this topic of Rich. It's like, why didn't I have the tool to lap the valves the first time? You don't need a tool. First of all, you buy some valve lapping compound. You put it, on your valve. Then you show your head. Then you get a piece of rubber hose, right?
Right.
Put a rubber hose on the end of the valve stem. Then you take a drill bit. Hands and spin it. That, or you put a drill bit in there, like a drill bit, into the rubber hose. Put it on a fucking drill and spin it.
A lot of people don't like to do it like that, but
I mean, like it's valve spring tools that were just.
But what I'm saying, it doesn't matter what kind of engine it is, Blake. An engine is an engine. They all have the same internal parts. The only difference is nowadays you have fuel injection.
5 minutes ago, you was acting like it was all different to you.
It don't matter how simple the engine is. It don't matter how difficult the engine is. They all carry the same internal engine parts.
That dude that you mentioned pull your fucking head off your body and shit down your neck. That would make my year. Or to make you say sorry. That would be better.
Hear me. Like when I said that I'm not a mechanic for a 50,000th time, people think that I'm stupid because
talking about food in your mouth, man. Will you please see that before you talk?
There are other problems at the hand.
He knows. He right up and said, "Man, food is going everywhere as he's talking. It's just blowing everywhere."
The driver's side is getting oil up top. The driver's side is tightened down with the turn and everything else. That side's fine.
Yeah.
The passenger side
you can work them valves till you're blue in the face. It don't help that engine.
Has got 2 push rods that I can't turn left and right.
Here's the last one, you guys.
And they're not right next to one another, or ways apart from one another. And then, like, the one before the last one...
How do you know them 2 cylinders ain't the ones that's supposed to be
up against the firewall?
I mean, you're an idiot, Rich. I mean...
It's so damn loose, I can pull a push rod up and down.
And you adjusted these valves again, right? Just
so that's too tight.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Or that. One or the other. But see what I'm saying? It's not like it takes a brain surgeon to know what you're talking about when you say it. I respond to it just like that. Somebody that doesn't know anything about cars at all is not going to be able to respond to that. They'll be like, what the hell are you talking about?
You did say something stupid. You said that the push rods are way apart. How do you know that that's how two cylinders fire, that they're not supposed to be like that? I'm not saying they are, because I don't want to.
And even Nolan said that. But you know, the way it sounds, it doesn't sound like it would have a problem starting. It won't run great, but it'll have some kind of run.
No, because that fucking gallop, it's not going to run great.
It's a worn out turd.
And in which case, then why you keep talking about getting
okay, running? You know what, CD Davenport? Why don't you go back to Austin or Brian Cabral? Go hang out with them. I don't need you insulting me in my live stream, and I don't need you talking down to me like I'm a piece of shit beneath your feet.
Why? You just attacked that bike guy. I mean, you literally.
I'm sorry,
I mean.
Now, here, before this goes on, I want to say something. Rich, why does it sound like you're about to, like, to cry? Like, YouTube's that big of a deal to you that you're going to get on here and cry? Leave Richie alone.
I'm taking my fucking toys and go home, goddammit.
I'm not here for that.
You're here for entertainment purposes only, Rich, and that's what we're doing right now.
I'm talking to other people and having a conversation with them, and you're butting in with the same derogatory, negative shit. So keep it out of here.
How about you go fuck yourself? That sound like a good idea?
How about you quit telling lies, making up stories, just be a real person, and nobody can have anything to fuck with you about? How about that?
How about
go kiss up to them if that's what you want to do.
How about you go kiss that made-up girlfriend?
Get my blood pressure worked up.
Cuddle with your pillow tonight, buddy.
Stupid crap.
While the rest of us are cuddling with our girlfriends and our significant others.
Thank you, Tim. It's just like he does the same shit all the time. It's nothing positive, it's just something negative. It makes me think that those kind of people are following you know who. I just don't have time for them.
Just don't have time for them. I mean, like I said, anybody that's standing up for Rich, you got fucking issues. So, like it or not, it's a fact.
Right. Exactly.
He's an habitual liar, and habitual liars can't be trusted.
Plus the racist. He said
he keeps drilling the same thing in.
Well, they would have to have something in common.
Saying the same damn thing over and over again. It's like a broken record, you know?
Like you with all needs a starter, all needs a starter, all needs a starter.
And brakes. Don't forget the brakes. Starter and brake blade. Starter and brake blade.
You know, the thing is, like I was trying to tell him too, but he kept getting his little ego getting in the way.
Ego, he got
his like you got your ego in the way.
Maybe when I did the valve adjustment this time, maybe I had to go off and do something else, and my mind got sidetracked, and maybe that's the reason why the passenger side's not done properly.
After excuse, man. I mean.
Later, Blake. Talk to you later.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about this here in a minute.
Yeah, that could be the problem too. Like I said, if I only did one side and I got sidetracked by doing something else, there's a good possibility that I didn't do anything with that side. You know?
I mean,
well, why didn't you video record it? Then you couldn't have forgot.
You're such a
pretender. That's the reason why shoulders are too tight and one's way too loose. Or like Blake said, it could be the collapsed lifter. And that's simple enough. That's just a matter of taking the intake off.
No.
What do you mean? That's what I mean. You're not changing the. You have to pull the front of the motor part, pull the fucking radiator out of it.
Pull lifters. Pull the grill. Pull lifters, cam, timing chain.
Again, that's
timing chain cover, harmonic balancer. Then, if that happens, folks, do not do it while it's in the car. Pull the engine. Well, because if metal shavings go scatter through your whole engine.
He's right, though. I mean, technically, he's right. If you can get the lifter out, if the lifter would come out the top, if they're not all pancaked on the bottom and shit, you can change the lifter without bucket. But you'd have to break that new lifter in on that old cam.
Would the cam be wiped too?
No, a collapsed lifter, bud. Not a fucked up can. Class lifter, totally different. I mean, so technically, he's right. Yeah, you can just pull the intake.
I'm betting.
But I don't know anybody that would fucking put one new lifter in on an old can.
I do.
Oh, Rich would, yeah. I mean, because technically, he's right. I mean, as long as it'll pull out. But they're probably so wore out on the bottom, dude, that they might have to come out the bottom.
I wouldn't do it because of metal shavings.
I
mean, it didn't wipe out like you said, so.
I mean, you're going to take a chance on putting one of these knockout Chinese lifters on an old can. You'll have to tear everything apart if you're going to change the can, too.
It's up to 3 already? Shit.
Hey, he's gonna put a thumper in that engine so it's got the sound. So then you can say he's got a 500 horse race engine in there. That's why it's got a gallop.
And it's mind-numbing toothache for the past 2 days.
Oh, I love this.
You know how I cured it? Tim?
How are you gonna talk about your mouth's rotten teeth? I mean,
Toothbrush and hydrogen peroxide.
That's not
just
the
so
trick.
you know, hydrogen peroxide fine, but if you have a sore tooth, you do not want to keep brushing it. Again, Google it right now, because every time you brush it, you're opening that hole up for that nerve to be.
So I've always had teeth issues. I've never took care of my teeth. I don't know. I've just never took care of my teeth. Probably laziness. So as a kid, when I'd have a toothache and I'd be staying with my grandpa, God rest the man, or he's not dead, but he's a great guy. I mean, he used to take, what's it called?
Somebody that really does have cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, piece of shit.
Yeah, which we're not going to that because I'm not going to get heated tonight because. But anyways, what's it called? Anodyne? That's called?
Amasol.
Amasol. You take Amasol, hydrogen peroxide,
and
Listerine. You mix it together, and you swish it around your mouth, and pain goes away. And I've never heard just using hydrogen peroxide. Even when I would try that, it never stops a toothache. But Rich is just full of shit. I mean,
talking about brushing.
You shake it off, you know, in the sink, and then put the toothbrush right on the area where it hurts.
Listen
to what he just said, guys. I know a lot of people want to say double toothache. He literally just said, take your toothbrush and stick it on the tooth that hurts.
So I do want to say this. The reason why I still have good teeth, the reason why I don't brush my teeth now, is because I know I have cavities somewhere. But there might be bread or something, you know, a piece of food blocking off a nerve, and I don't want to take a chance on brushing it and knocking that loose.
Man. I was supposed to get him back into he went and got him x-rayed, and I was supposed to get him back in. So he's got like 4 teeth that he pulled. Yep. Then he'll get a partial for the front.
Yep.
I mean,
so then I'll be able to totally white. But Rich's little guard poodle here mentions my teeth and my yucky mouth like bear. Why is it that you mother?
I want to be real about it. Inhalers is what's fucked his mouth.
Hang on, I want to be real. What's up with you motherfuckers? That's the best y'all got. My weight and my teeth. Not what I'm saying's wrong. I don't have. I mean, at least Barry said I don't have nothing. Y'all motherfuckers just got my teeth. Like, wow, that's the best you got.
Right. I mean, tell them something that ain't obvious, dude. I mean, find fault with the work that I do.
Round of applause for everybody that apparently don't need glasses to see.
Or misinformation that I put out. That way I can correct it myself.
Dude.
Because I don't want somebody even thinking, watching me do something and they're trying it and their car getting fucked up because of something I showed.
Dude, if I can fucking own it and I can laugh about like my fucking teeth, I'm an idiot. It's my fucking fault. I'm not rich. Hey, don't poke fun of my fucking teeth, you motherfucker. I'll come to his fucking phone.
I'm fucking 140 pounds over fucking weight.
Fuck on. I mean, what? You mean, yeah, I'm fat. I have no teeth.
Because that's about what you are, Rich. It's about 140, 150 pounds overweight for your height. Facts. Google. Till Austin's 80. Hence why he still has a neck and you don't.
Oh, they come and they go, by the way. My toothaches, they come and go. Just answer that
question. The only thing that's really going to toothache is antibiotics. So.
Yep.
And I can still chew food, so.
Well, folk and I just had to use my one title of dirty mouth.
You don't want to swallow any of that, but you want to make sure, you know, it gets on there. What it does is it kills any bacteria.
Sorry.
You know, like when you were a kid and you scraped your knee and your mom put peroxide and all kids ran from it.
He is saying that a toothache is caused by bacteria. No, Rich.
It's caused by exposed nerves.
Misinformation, Rich. Bacteria causes your teeth to rot, then exposes a nerve. The nerve gets fucking where it's an air can hit it or something, where it gets infected or obsessed, and that's what hurts. That's why you don't want to be brushing it with a toothbrush, folks. You don't want to open that hole up any more than anything else you get in. Toothache is not caused from bacteria.
And how many of y'all's kids ran from fucking hydrogen peroxide? My broke ass, my grandpa, I love the man, but he is broke. I mean, he's worked for everything he's owned. He's not rich by any means. And I remember scraping my fucking knee or something. This man goes and gets a bottle of Listerine and pours it on my cut and says, well, it has alcohol in it. It burnt like a motherfucker, but I didn't run from it. I wanted it cleaned. And a Band-Aid put on it. Like, come on.
Bacteria are giving you a toothache. No, dumbass. An exposed nerve is giving you a toothache. That's what gives toothaches your nerve. Your teeth themselves have no filling in. It's the nerve.
Dude, if anything, as a kid, you think that's fucking cool that it bubbles. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't know. I mean, there's more of him talking out his ass. He literally has no clue.
Right. So that's how I got rid of it. It wasn't a bad one. It was just like I knew it was there. You know.
Oh, it was a bad. It was a toothache, but it wasn't a bad.
That's how I took care of it. Toothbrush. I picked up a 6-pack of toothbrushes yesterday for $1, and I picked up.
Well, Rich takes care of his teeth, but you didn't have a toothbrush. Shit, I don't brush my teeth, and I got a toothbrush in there.
Do not brush your teeth if you have a toothache.
Yeah.
Don't brush the tooth, please. I mean, if you've never listened to anything, use Google if you doubt.
Bottle of hydrogen peroxide for $1. The cheapest cure, you know.
Oh yeah. Because Oragel, folks, cost so much more extra money.
I mean, you can shove something on that nerve and make that pain constant.
Exactly. You don't want to take your tongue, like if you feel it, you don't want to take your tongue and play with, the tooth or whatever's there.
I mean, please don't. That's why this man shouldn't be on here talking, because the shit
he's a fucking idiot.
Because the shit he says is borderline dangerous.
He really is a fucking idiot. Like Barry's an idiot, but Rich is a fucking idiot. Like
the man don't even know what causes toothache.
All right, I think we're fizzling out here. I think people finally got tired of telling me, do a valve adjustment, do a valve adjustment, do a valve adjustment.
Because they want to laugh at you, Rich.
But that Davenport guy, man, he does the same crap every time. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen him in one of Brian's.
Look,
hold on. You didn't watch Brian's shit, so.
Hang on, I want to say something. I'm not going to deny or say if that person's in my thing, because I'm not going to out them like that. If they want to out themselves, that's fine. But what I will say is, he has the right to like my channel as well as yours. He has the right to voice his opinion about you to me, because he knows I'll be real about it, and I won't be like, oh, well, fuck, and scream at him to a phone.
I want to know what. We ain't ever blocked anybody off and say so.
Tell Rich you're not even blocked, buddy.
Let's just say pedophilia is okay, or Barry's a good guy, and there's nothing wrong with him doing what he's doing. Then, yeah, that's going to be an issue. Because,
listen, but
you're sick in the head.
Listen,
I don't want to do you.
Rich, you're not even blocked, buddy, but you don't like coming to dropping comments because all my fucking followers roast you. Like, they get you before I get a chance to. Because I don't live on here like you do.
The man just said, if you have an exposed nerve, because that's what causes a toothache, the exposed nerve, run a toothbrush over.
Either that or he's been in Austin and Jack's four-man speed shop.
I gotta say something.
I mean, you should be thanking us, Rich. Look at how your views have went up, dude, since we started on you.
I gotta say something though. I mean, for real. And this goes for you and Barry and either one of you follows. If y'all are gonna make fun of me, can y'all at least spell my name right? Like, it's not I-N, it's Ian. Like 10, I guess Barry would say Austin. Like, can you at least spell it right? Because otherwise you look like a fucking idiot. Nobody knows who you're talking about.
I mean, his mom is another Stone Cold Steve
Austin. You know? These are people that actually talk crap about me behind my back.
It's not behind your roots. I'm right here, bud. I want to do a live with you. So we can talk shit.
That much, don't follow me. Just go and kiss up to them then, you know? Shit.
You're welcome here.
Rich, again, you should be thanking us. Look at your views, buddy. Look at how your lives have gained traction, buddy.
My teeth are disintegrating because of genetics, though.
See what I mean?
You know, but I'm over 50. You know, I'm hitting 56.
Because of genetics.
Your leg's starting to give out, Bubba. Yeah.
And I can still chew food.
A poor little doggy. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Has nothing to do smoking cigarettes or anything, huh?
Nope.
I mean,
not brushing your teeth.
You know, like
apparently.
I said, it's just I don't know. I don't even
his grandpa's
really pay attention to
65,
those
60,
guys anymore.
4,
Like, once in a while, once in a
He's
blue
still got
moon.
all his teeth in good shape.
Grandpa, I think he's 66. He's 65.
And he's
65 or
overweight
66.
and diabetic.
But he maintains 2.5 acres of ground, or an acre.
Right.
I don't know how much alien he's got, but he's got a little bit of property. He cuts his own wood, stacks his own wood.
Talking about
Takes care of his teeth.
Genetics.
I mean,
You're as bad as a fucking clucker that is chewing his face off talking about my teeth rotten because I didn't get enough milk. I'm lactose intolerant. I mean,
like, why can't you just be real like me and say my teeth's rotten because I fucked up, I didn't take care of them.
right.
And looking back,
and
I can be real. I regret not taking care of my teeth, and my father and grandfather told me I would, but I'm hard-headed and I thought I knew better. I mean, that's something, Rich, you don't have in common with me. I can be real, unlike you. I can look in the mirror and be like, I'm pretty fucking happy where my life is.
I can look in the mirror and go, I'm a fucking loser, and still look myself.
I'll go and check out.
Like you, Rick.
See what kind of stupid crap they're spreading. You know, but that's usually what it is. It's crap.
Oh yeah.
You know? There's nothing to hold.
Putting out your bullshit.
What do you mean?
And they got their little butt buddies that actually sit there and record me every time I go live too.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't given them something for a couple of days. I might as well give them something now, huh?
Oh, you did, buddy. Thank you. But don't worry, I got another live. I'm gonna start screen recording. I'm gonna watch
I'm
it tomorrow.
surprised YouTube hasn't stopped them by doing this.
For reviewing your channel.
I think they would, you know.
No, but here's what's happening, Rich. You like to comment, say you're reporting every one of my videos. Jabba, report this one, because the more you report, the more chance you have of your channel getting took down for false reporting, which is a thing. Barry was right on that. If you continually report something and there's nothing ever found wrong with it, they're going to take your channel down.
Right. I mean, review channel, Jabba. Why would they take his down, but leave up the ones that's making money, 20, 30 grand?
Why would they take down my channel, but leave your channel where you try to debunk people as bad ghost adventures? Woof.
It must have been on a fishing string.
Magician string, Dad.
Yeah, I know.
You say abracadabra when you tie it on, it ties on automatically.
I mean, dude's on camera brushing his teeth.
Is that what he's doing right now?
Yeah.
I bet if he used some dental floss, dude, he has a whole chicken bone behind that fucker too.
I hear you.
Finds a pumpkin pie from fucking 10 years ago.
I mean, that's a private thing, dude. I know people that won't even let you look at when they brush your teeth.
Yeah, I think we'll call it a even 2 hours, and then we'll get out of here. What do you think, Tim?
Like, you don't even have table etiquette, which, I mean...
I gotta put something in
How
that.
about other people? I mean,
I've done
you got
nothing
no
all day,
manners at all.
once again. Oh, I did put something in. I put the other TV in.
You want people to talk to you with respect, but that Blake, you got all loud with him, dude. That's disrespectful, man. There was no need for that.
Yeah, when I get to the new place, that's when I'll work on the 57. Because I think the place that I was looking at actually has like a garage thing where I can put the 57 under and put a tarp over it.
Oh, please do, Richie.
Better hope the landlord at your subsidized housing fucking puts up with that shit. You better hope for it.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'll make room. You know what I did with all the boom boxes? I put them all up on a shelf. You know, got all this kind of room in there with the new place. I can do the same thing, you know. I'm buying it. It's not like I'm renting it, you know what I mean?
Bullshit.
So the place that I buy is actually mine.
You're bullshit. You're a liar. That's good then, Rich. It'll be in your name just like this house is, right? That's good. It's easy enough to verify because it'll be in your name. Sweet. There we go. We'll put that one to bed real quick.
So you guys, I've been waiting to do shorts, but I'm gonna have some free time tomorrow. And we are not short. I said shorts, didn't I? Fucking parodies. Been meaning to do a parody of when Rich had his buddy put in that starter and bury him with his BB gun. So stay tuned for that. Rich, do another fucking video tomorrow. And if not, I'll find a live or something and I'll just cover that. See you guys next time. Check out everybody that's in the channel description. Mako, Fastang, Lipstick Rod, Still Scrap Kingdom, Jinx Clover, all of them guys, the Retro Russian, everybody's in the list in the channel description. And if you guys want to check out the main channel, Poor Man Speed Shop, we build classic cars. The father and son team. It'll take us 4 years to put together a 57 Chevy. It's still not running. See you guys next time. jabba220, buddy, I want to see some more of this good stuff. Give me some more content. Daddy likey, daddy needy. Go fuck yourself, Jabba.